Hi everyone, we all know innovation is crucial, but how do we actually make it happen? According to the Innovator'S DNA, it's not about a single eureka moment, but a systematic process built on specific skills. Now, today our team will break down the key lessons for fostering real innovation. Each member will share one essential takeaway, and most importantly, how we can apply it. We'll explore everything from the role of a hands-on leader and balancing creativity with execution to building teams with complementary strengths. By the end, we'll see that true innovation isn't a solo act. It requires discovery skills, teamwork, and combining our different strengths to bring ideas to life.
Real innovation starts with leaders who personally practice discovery skills. The article shows that the most innovative CEOs like Steve Jobs or Jeff Bezos didn't just supervise innovation, they were actively questioning, observing, experimenting, and exploring new ideas themselves. A powerful example is Steve Jobs visiting Xerox PARC. In just 10 minutes, he understood the potential and then brought his whole team back to study it. This shows how a leader's curiosity can spark major innovations. In my own life, in group projects at school, I usually wait for someone else to suggest ideas. Now I want to change that. Next time we have a project, I'll propose different approaches instead of choosing the first idea. That small experiment could help us find a more creative solution.
Lesson on balancing and discovery delivery. First, lead by the example. When Steve Jobs left from the Apple, the innovation score is dropping, but when he back, the score is increasing again. So innovation culture cannot be delegated; it must be demonstrated by the top leader. So give a good example to your subordinate. For example, if you say that you must be the creative person first. Second, balance idea and execution. Both of them like two sides of the same coin, so you need to both to balancing them. And then third is build the what if and how to team. Even though how good you are, but you still even though how good your idea, you still know how to deliver it. And then in the team, actually everyone is different. You don't need the same exact some type of person, but the key theme is you must have the right mix and how you harmonize each other into beautiful composition is the matter things.
Combine these different strengths, they don't just add up, they multiply. A team of Microsoft proved this. Their success came from each member excelling at different discovery skills. Their difference created a synergy that was unstoppable. So remember, stop trying to clone your top performer. The real magic happens in the mix. Thank you.
Coming to rule number 5, which says innovation fails if business side is not able to support them. We know that invention is not equal to innovation. Invention is just the development of a cool product. However, innovation is the part when that product is actually able to reach to the target audience and generate some revenue. Through the case study of 3M bags, we can see that the research and development team actually created a really good product, which was a bag that used to change colors with temperature. However, due to the company's internal policies, they were never able to launch the product. So later on, the competitors created similar products and generated a huge profit. Through this case study, we can see that the product was stunning, but one internal rule of the company killed it. This happens usually every day in multiple companies. The best innovative ideas die not because they are bad ideas. However, their business side isn't ready to support them.
The key idea I learned from the study case is the importance of multidisciplinary expertise for innovation. The article explains that innovation grows when people with different backgrounds, human, technical, and business, work together. One of the best examples is IDEO, the famous design and innovation company. Their teams are called T-shaped teams. Each person has deep knowledge in one field, but is also open-minded and able to collaborate across disciplines. That mix allows them to generate ideas that are both creative and practical. I really relate to this idea because I have often noticed that I tend to stay in my comfort zone working with people who think like me. But innovation actually happens when we combine opposite strengths. For example, a designer, an engineer, and a marketing student will each see the same problem differently. I think that's what the article really teaches. Innovation is collective intelligence, creativity built through diversity and collaboration.
We thank you for carefully listening to our presentation on the successful rules for innovation. We hope that you'll apply this to your daily lives. Thank you.